My God, oh my God, what just happened? What happened tonight, Newcastle? You people disappointed me. In fact, Newcastle, you had one job to do. Even if you are not able to do the job, at least respectfully, right? See the way I'm talking, as if they have not humbled my club yesterday. Anyway, Newcastle was humbled. They were humbled by FC Barcelona. This is what we call total harm. They were brought to their knees. FC Barcelona shut down. In fact, they finished Newcastle today as the Camp Nou. For me, I said that Newcastle had no chance against FC Barcelona at the Camp Nou, but I wasn't expecting that kind of goal score, that kind of scoreline. It's like basketball scoreline. That was a basketball scoreline, 7 goals to 2. That is 8 goals, 9 goals, 9 goals in a Champions League fixture. In fact, the first half recorded 4 goals. Or was it five? The first half was at 3-2. That is 5 goals recorded in the first half. Now, Newcastle considered an early goal through Rafinha. And then quickly, 15 minutes later, I think that was the 10th minute later, Elanga equalized. And then after equalized, I was expecting Newcastle at least to bring, like, calm down and then go into the game, invite FC Barcelona over. But instead, they consider one of the most silliest goal. Very, very reckless, very bad defensive organization there for Mark Bernal to score that particular ball. It was reckless. I think it was a Rafinha cross. Sorry, yeah, it was Rafinha cross, and then someone headed the ball like that. Then Mark Bernal score tap in to score to give FC Barcelona that 2-1 lead. Then some minutes later, 10 minutes later, Elanga again scored. And that is FC Barcelona for you. Their high line, it looks like Newcastle had a problem, had a solution for FC Barcelona high line. And they scored that second goal. And I was thinking that Newcastle are up in the game. They are up in the game. Then that penalty incident happened. Before that, there was a penalty call for Newcastle. I think João Cancelo, Puli, was it Gordon or Elanga? For me, I thought it was not a penalty. It was a very soft one. And then FC Barcelona got a penalty similar, but with FC Barcelona, you can see that the player would have scored the ball easily, but he was pulled. And they gave Rafinha, they gave that penalty to FC Barcelona. That was the 9 minutes of the first half, 45th plus 7th minute. Then Lamine Yamal scored a very good goal. The last time he missed, but this time around he scored a very, very good goal. No, he didn't miss. The last time he scored to equalize for FC Barcelona. Then in the second half, I don't know what Hansi Flick went and told these guys. These guys came in the second half like beast monsters. And at that time, what I was expecting Newcastle is to respect the scoreline, sit mid block, yes, sit mid block, and then invite FC Barcelona, try to hit them on the counter. But instead, they were trying to go toe to toe to FC Barcelona. Meanwhile, the midfield was weak. They were tired, especially Tonali. Tonali got an early yellow card in the first half, so the coach decided to substitute him. And then Pedri had the free chance. Pedri had a free chance to roam in the midfield and make some really, really good passes. There was one pass that he gave it, like that. This Pedri guy, the guy has eyes everywhere in his head, everywhere in his head, everywhere in his head. Though even today, Pedri did not have one of his best games, but you can see in the second half he was controlling the game. He was controlling the game. Rafinha, after that, Femi Lopez scored. It was a very open goal to concede, a very open goal, and then they left spaces in behind. Then Barcelona took one pass to Femi Lopez. Femi Lopez scored that, and then Rafinha scored 2 quick goals, 56th minute and the 61st minute, and it was just like Newcastle had no answers. They had no answers. We don't play against FC Barcelona trying to dominate them, go toe to toe. No, you have to respect them that they are very good technically. They are very good when it comes to technically resisting press, making some kind of tricky passes, like some kind of good combinations. They are very good. And then Hansi Flick, we know Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick wanted to set another record, another, and another, another 8-2, but unfortunately, it was unable to. He did Barcelona the 8-2. That debt he did it to FC Barcelona, and this one he wanted to bring another, give another 8-2 to become the first manager to do that. But unfortunately, FC Barcelona missed some couple of chances in that second half. But John Garcia was very good, and then he got injured. Eric Garcia also got injured, and they brought in Araujo. All in all, I think FC Barcelona, it was a dominant display from FC Barcelona attackers. The only problem FC Barcelona have is their defense. Whenever their attack is not able to produce this level of performances, then their defense is vulnerable. Is vulnerable. So FC Barcelona has really tormented and trashed humble Newcastle by 7 goals to 2. They are now going to face Atletico de Madrid. Let me know your actions on the comment section.